time it's 3:30 on Monday afternoon. The weather is not too bad, is it? A bit of blue sky. Doesn't look too cold tonight. I've got 30k to get tonight to get to my first bivvy point. I mean, what have the Romans ever done for us? Apart from give us cities in the middle of the Shropshire Hills. Go figure. Must have been a wild ride for somebody out of Rome. This is real civilization. To my left, I think, is Iron Bridge, the Iron Bridge. And I guess this is almost the start of the Industrial Revolution. This is what led to skyscrapers, this is what led to ships made of steel, this is probably what led to bombs and the H-bomb. And this is the very first thing erected here out of steel created here in cast iron. It's a wonderful old thing, and that's part of my journey to then cross through this and going to go up. What I would say though is that I was going to stop at the Wrekin, but I had a bit more energy, so here I am. But there's not many places to bivvy. I'm a bit worried. It's 7 o'clock, I think, on Tuesday morning. What I had behind me was not the best possible bivvy spot. A lot of brambles, and importantly, there were some rather unpleasant ants that got to my sleeping bag last night, and they bite like hell. Bloody hell! Who thought that a thing so small could cause so much pain? Not actually a castle, but something very close, I think. A large stately home? Who can tell? Looks nice though, doesn't it? On the morning. Rather exciting. Beautiful day. So here's the obligatory close-up of me on a bike looking rather gnarled. I'm on One Lock Edge, which is lovely. It's 9:30, I've got the drone out, the weather is dry, the views off here, probably can't see very well, are glorious as you look off One Lock Edge to my right. The path is dry, so all in all, so far today, better than I hoped. After what seems like an hour of solid climbing, here I am on, I think, Brown-Clee Hill. As anyone who knows me knows, I can't resist a good trick one. So here's a good trick one. It's very blowy up here. It's a bit like Dartmoor. When swept, touch around. Really, every single direction. Just amazing. I'm not going to be staying here too long. I'm tired and it's cold. Beneath those dark clouds, I think, is Ludlow, which is, I hope, where I'm going to stop for the night because I'm pretty beat. I've avoided the opportunity to go up to the top of Clee Hill. I love the vantage point. Extra foot up and I can't be bothered. So here I am. That's the view. I think it's mostly downhill from here. The views have been spectacular. It's a curious landscape. It's kind of part industrial, part rural. It's a bit like sort of, you know, I don't know. So 45 minutes or so out of Ludlow, I'm here. This slightly sinister sunken lane in the woods. Of course, the downside of all that lovely downhill to get into Ludlow last night is all the not so lovely uphill to get out of the valley again today. So it's quite a hard UK, but it's been good fun, quiet, hardly seen anybody, a few dog walkers. But the weather is very different. The weather is very damp, light rain, low cloud. So tonight's bivvy could be quite interesting. Well, that was a hell of a climb up here, but I'm pleased I'm here, and that's because, as you can see around me, the views are stunning, but also, here is Offa's Dyke. I have to say, this particular route gives you a whole lot of history. We've passed Roman ruins for town, we've passed the very first prefabricated part of the Industrial Revolution, we've passed medieval castles, and now we have a classic piece of Dark Ages fortification. The Welsh, I'm guessing on this side, out of England on this side, and I think it was created by Offa. It's called Offa's Dyke. There's a very crude schoolboy joke, I won't bother with that, but it is an amazing spot. Hopefully you can see that line stretching off into the distance in both directions. And it's an incredibly beautiful spot, but so remote. Past anybody apart from a tractor guy in the last half hour. I've gone up and up and up from the valley below me. Just astounding. It's quite some sight as it wends its way across the bleak landscape. This long line of, I think, earth hill and ditch. And it must have taken quite a lot of effort to dig, but there it is. Offers Dyke in all its late autumn sunshine glory. Who knows what footage this will look like, but I'm hoping you see the amazing scenery that I'm surrounded in. Up high, I've just had to stop while a herd of sheep were herded around me. That's a first, I can tell you for nothing. But it is quite amazing, just the absence of life up here. All there is sheep and cattle. So few people, and the hills just seem to roll on for miles and miles and miles. Christmas tree farming. Red label, blue label, they're all there. Pick your own.
Morning team, hope you're all well. It's now Thursday morning. It's a bit cold, a bit grey this morning. Last night I pushed on from my planned spot to get another 7k on and ended up in a car park with a picnic site for the Welsh Forestry Commission. It turned out a lot of people were using the car park in the evening, which is a bit odd, a bit scary really, don't know what for. So yes, not the best night's sleep. Probably wouldn't recommend that trip again, but here we are.
So after a lot of grueling climbing, it's rather nice to be on the Newtown River pathway. What's great about that is A, it's metalled, and B, it's really flat. So I'm enjoying it as I slowly glide along, letting my legs recover from the last couple of miles or kilometres. So yeah, some very steep uphill, lots of bike walking, and some very nasty downhill, lots of, oh, ouch, nasty. Quick stop beneath a very loud road, but by the rather lovely canal, because I have a dreaded puncture. Hopefully it's not serious, but I'll let you know. It's been a day of a gazillion punctures. I thought I was clever when I found a thorn in one of my tyres, but it turns out there are two problems in there. So I've had a horrible day. The last 2 hours has been puncture sorting out. This place behind us, Bunners, has given me 2 inner tubes. I'm hoping that'll get me to Church Stretton. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure I really have time for this. I'm running late. It's nearly 3 and I'm way off schedule, but the view is so spectacular. I felt you should share it with me. It's just glorious on this ridge. You can see the kites hovering, soaring in the wind. You can see the landscape stretching out, I guess, into Wales for a very, very long way. It's beautiful, isn't it? Friday. Look at the bags under my eyes, terrible. So this is my last day. Another 40k, I think, back to Shrewsbury, and then it's home to the big old London. I'm staying, I'm not sure you can quite see, let me move, this rather nice shepherd's hut called Mindy behind me, that's rather lovely, nestled all the way in the valleys of Church Stretton. It's been lovely, very nice. I had a fantastic meal at the pub last night at the King's Arms, huge sausage and mash with a pint of beer while they're playing dominoes. Lovely. And no music, also lovely. So this is it. As you can see from my face, it's been a tiring 3.5 days. Let's hope the bike makes it to get me home. So here I am at one of the Marcher Castles, Shrewsbury, at the end of my journey. 285, 290 kilometres, 5,000 metres of climbing. I'm pretty beat. It's been great fun, really hard work. And what you won't see in my notes, I've seen a lot of, is the friendly people, which have been lovely. All around all the villages and towns have been great. And also, it's been such an amazing autumn. There are apples, sweet chestnuts, all kinds of fruit everywhere. And it's just beautiful to run around such countryside in the middle of the autumn, as the seasons change and the leaves fall. Really beautiful, really hard work. Read the blog post, but doable, just about.